Okay, Cody Durden versus Matt Schnell. Cody Durden's one of my favorite flyweights to start off, along with Tim Elliott and Brandon Moreno and Steve Urseg. Durseg, sorry, Cody Durden. Cody Durseg is stepping in on 4 days' notice to fight Matt Schnell. They are both coming in off a couple of losses, but I don't think that will affect either of them on short notice. And does this make sense? But I think this is the more tricky matchup. I feel like Costa was going to run through Schnell, and I think Durden is still going to win and probably still run through him, but it might be more difficult, I think. But yet, if Durden ever faced Costa, I would pick Durden to win, I think. Last time out, Durden lost to flyweight Bruno Silva. He was winning that fight pretty handedly. He tried to go for a couple submission attempts. Showed off his dog in that fight again. Always kind of does. I like that about Cody Durden. But Bruno Silva hits like super hard and ended up ground and pounding Durden while Durden was getting a little bit tired. And Durden would have come back after, but like he just did a wild exchange. Anyway, to a TKO stoppage. Durden is like a dog like every time he fights, showing off his toughness. And I think against these opponents that matches wildness is the more difficult matches for him. Uh, but he's so wild that sometimes it gets him caught into things. And that's kind of the way Matt Schnell wins a lot of his fights. He just catches the opponent like by submission or whatnot. Anyway, they have a similar reach. Um, and Matt Schnell definitely has the weaker chin. Just this fight on short notice has got me a little more worried than a full camp. But I'm going to be going with Durden to win this fight. I would stick with the money line because honestly, I think Durden can win in many ways. Like, I think it could be like somehow go the distance, but I think most likely he knocks out Matt Schnell, ground and pound or something like that. But he could submit him as well. So, yeah. And also, this kind of sucks, but Ryan Spann versus OSP fight has been canceled. I was honestly very curious about this fight, how it was going to go. Like, if Ryan Spann could come back from his losses and if OSP could use his veteran savvy again in this fight. So it's unfortunate that it's canceled. I was just doing like this breakdown for Cody Durden and I found out, so I don't know the reason why it's canceled or whatever. But anyway, this card is still a very good card. It just lost one of the good matchups. Yeah, I think I'm looking more forward to this card than UFC 306. More as a whole, I find there's a lot of good fights throughout the whole card, and I find UFC 306 is more top build. Like the last three fights are like the best ones. There's a couple other ones that are fun along the way, but yeah. Anyway, Ryan Spann versus OSP is canceled, and yeah. Maybe the reason I'm more looking forward to this card is because we had like a week off, so yeah, that could be it.